Welcome to the Law Show Extra. It continues on thelawshow.com at 855-LAW-SHOW. That's 855-529-7469. If you've got a legal question, I want you to hang on the line because we'll be answering it right now. Deborah, are you still with us? Deborah Crane, are you still with us? Deborah Crane. Did she hang up? Okay. So can you get her back on the line right now? All right, very good. I'm going to answer Matt's question. Matt, you're welcome. Matt.
Hey.
Matt.
Hey, thank you for taking my question.
You're welcome. What can I do for you?
Okay, what had happened is I got off work.
Yeah.
I was 7 blocks away from home. I was standing by a bus stop. Detectives pulled up and said, "Hey, buddy, come here." I walked to him. I'm just gonna.
You got a bad connection here. Matt, you got a bad connection. So
Yeah. Oh, God.
Slow down now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just slow down and calm down, okay?
Okay.
Just relax. Everything's all right. So you got stopped by the detectives in Cook County, right?
Yeah. Right. About 6 blocks away from my house, I was standing at a bus stop, regular CTA.
Yep.
I don't have a driver's license, so I'm doing the right thing, taking a bus, all that.
Yep.
In any case, they handcuffed me, and I said, "What's going on, guys? What did I do wrong?" And they says, "Oh, we found this on the ground." So anyways, they go ahead, they bring me in the station, they charge me with possession of a controlled substance.
How much and what kind?
Happened to be, I think they found 1 foil or whatever, so I don't know what that is, like 1/10 of a gram or something.
Of what?
Like $10 worth, they were saying. Heroin.
Of heroin, okay.
Right.
Do you have any priors?
No, I go ahead, I get the I bond and everything, and I show up to court because I bonded me out of 2016 Cal, and I figured that's where I'm supposed to be. So I go there on court day. They tell me that there's a wrong courthouse. I got to go back to the police station. So I go back there, and the judge says, "Oh, I'm glad you showed up." I think she tore up a warrant. She tore something up, and she says, "Oh, well, I found probable cause. You're set for trial." And I said, "Well, ma'am, I wasn't legally represented. I didn't tell my side of the story." And she just looked at me like if I was speaking Spanish.
Okay, so let me ask you.
"I'll see you."
Hold on.
And come back with a lawyer on top of it, yeah.
Hold on. Just relax. I want to ask you some questions. So they're charging you with possession of less than a gram of heroin?
Correct.
All right. And do you have any prior charges or convictions?
No.
So this is your first offense?
Yeah, I mean, they about 2 years ago, I had a case, but they threw it out.
What was the case? What kind of case was it?
It was the same thing. It was a possession.
Okay.
And then since then, I've been on the program and all that. I've been clean and sober.
Okay.
That's why I'm almost furious with this.
So if I sent you to get tested, would you test clean?
Got caffeine and nicotine in me, yes, sir. They're illegal.
That's all you got in your bloodstream is caffeine and nicotine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, listen, you need to have a lawyer for representation. I'd like to give you to a proper lawyer. Do you have access to an email account? Can you send us an email with your contact information?
Sure. MTTHEW.
No. Don't give me your email. I want to give you my email so you can send me who you are so I can get you represented.
Yeah, but shouldn't I have been already represented for probable cause hearing?
I think so. Absolutely.
I mean, they just, I thought there was a due process in your time.
There is due process,
but me an email.
But you didn't get any of it.
No, they just thanked me for showing up, and said because I did show up late. I'm being very honest with you. I went to the wrong courthouse. I thought it was going to be a 2016 Cal. That's where I was bonded out of. Getting the I-bond from the sheriff.
It happens. It happens. Don't worry about it. Okay. So all I want you to do is send me an email, questions@thelawshow.com. Okay.
What is it? TheLawShow.com?
Questions. Send it to questions@thelawshow.com. Do it today, and I'll get a lawyer for you by Monday.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'll get on as soon as. Okay, great. As soon as I get home, I'll do that.
Very good.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for calling the Law Show, Matt.
Bye.
Deborah Crane. Let's get Deborah Crane on the phone. Deborah Crane, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. We have one question from Gloria. Here she is. Gloria, welcome to the Law Show.
Thank you, and thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. What can we do for you?
Well, I'm asking this question for somebody else that is just, a little bit distraught right now. A sister, she lost custody of 2 children and they were given to, a man that she was not married to. And she signed away her parental rights. And he, in turn, moved away with these children to California. And while there, he applied for public assistance for these two children. And then he has since passed away. And now these children are, even though they are young adults, the state of California they attach to any documented wages to recoup this, public assistance. Anytime she applies for a job, she works, earns any money, they take more than half. So in signing away her parental rights, she thinks that she should not have to be liable for what he applied for. And he was, more than, well able to provide for these children financially.
So what's your question?
Well, she's wondering, since she signed away her parental rights, is she still liable to repay this public assistance to California?
Now, Deborah, there's a question that's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Brian?
Yeah, go ahead.
I apologize. You have to repeat the question. Our connection is bad. I wasn't able to hear what you were saying.
Okay, well, she has a friend who signed away her parental rights to the father. The father moved the children out of state to California, applied for public assistance, and now public assistance is trying to recover from her what they paid to the children, and she wonders, can they do that? And the answer is absolutely they can do that. Because even if you give up your child parental rights, you're still on the hook for child support, right?
Yes.
Okay, does that answer your question for you, Gloria?
Yes, and thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. And Deborah Crane, thank you for being on the show with us. I really appreciate it. We're going to go to the phones again. We're going to talk to Tom. Tom, you're on.
Yeah, hi. With the my issue is I took a car in for a transmission problem to a famous transmission repair shop, and it's now been 10 days, and I went there to getting the runaround when I called, so I went there personally and wanted to find out what's going on. And he essentially told me he's having a tough time fixing it. He's going to need more time. So what do you do in this situation where you take a car to be repaired and in this case, a transmission specialist is having a tough time fixing it, and he's had it for 10 days?
I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing. Why is he having a hard time fixing it? Is it like a rare vehicle, or is it something that's unusual or something like that?
No, it's not. It's an Acura TL, pretty common vehicle,
yeah.
And it's a common. This particular year, it's got a defective transmission. So for a transmission shop, and I actually have had the car for 14 years, and I've had the transmission rebuilt by the same, not the exact same shop, but the same company once before. So it really is not logical that he'd have a tough time fixing it. He's saying he's tried a couple of things and he's taken it for a test drive, and it's still not repaired yet.
Yeah.
So it just seems to me that, if you take a car repairs to a professional, you give them a reasonable amount of time to fix it, and if they can't fix it, then you've got a sticky situation. I feel like I'm well within my rights to ask for the car back, but then, of course, he wants to be compensated for effort, not really repair, but effort. So we have a stalemate here.
You're in kind of a tough spot, but what's the amount do you think he's going to be asking for?
Well, we had 10 days ago, he said, he assessed it, and at first he thought it'd be a cheap repair, but then he said, no, it's going to be more complicated, $2,200. And for $2,200, he was going to rebuild the transmission and give me a 3-year warranty. At that point, I agreed, and so on May 2nd, we mutually agreed that he'd proceed, and the price would be $2,200. That was all in a phone call.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. And, the amount of money involved is not worthy of getting a lawyer involved either.
I see. Let me just ask you this. If push came to shove and I said, you know what, if you can't fix it, then keep the car, is that a situation where I could just walk away and not pay him and let him keep the car?
From a practical standpoint, yes, but you're still on the hook for the amount of money that you agreed to pay him, so long as he's done what he said he was going to do.
But then he doesn't have forever to do it either, though, right?
No, he doesn't. He's got to do it within a reasonable time. Why don't you take this up with small claims? Go file a small claims.
Small claims?
Yeah. All right, and ask the
okay.
judge to give you your car back, or figure out what needs to be done. Okay.
Got it. Thanks very much.
Very good. Thanks for calling the Law Show. We're going to continue answering your questions on the Law Show Extra. We're going to talk to Bob. Bob, you're on the Law Show.
Yeah, good morning. What question is this? I'm 70 years old. When I was a young kid, at 18 to 23, I accumulated a parking ticket or moving tickets.
Yeah.
Or tickets in the city. I was wondering, can you sponge those now?
You know, I don't know the answer to that question. I got to find out and get back with you. Do you have an email?
Yes, I do.
Okay, why don't you email me your contact information, and then I'll give you an answer.
Okay. Like I said, I accumulated some, and I'm 70 years old. I haven't had a ticket in 50 years, but I always wanted to sponge the record when I was a kid.
Yep, I understand.
There's not that many. I mean, it's like 12 tickets possibly.
Okay, well, are you for sure that they even still show up?
Yeah, they do.
All right. Well, give me an email and
I thought they might. I thought with that length of time they would have sponged them by now, but
yeah.
I think they're still on the record. As of 3 years ago, they were.
Send an email to questions@thelawshow.com, and I'll get right back with you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. That's the Law Show Extra. We'll be back next week.